Imagine being stranded in a land where the horizon burns with endless golden waves. Where the sun beats down like a hammer, the air itself feels like fire, and water, the very essence of life, is more precious than gold. This is not a distant planet. This is right here on Earth. Welcome to the Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert on our planet. A brutal, unforgiving ocean of sand that stretches across 9.2 million square kilometers. To put that in perspective, the Sahara is as large as the United States and China combined. For thousands of years, humans have feared it, revered it, and tried to survive in it. And yet, despite its cruelty, the Sahara has guarded secrets, ancient civilizations swallowed by the sands, mysterious formations visible only from space, and hidden clues about Earth's forgotten past. Today, we embark on a journey across this sea of fire. To uncover its dangers, explore its mysteries, and understand why the Sahara remains one of the most extreme places to survive on Earth. The Sahara is not just sand. That's the first myth to break. When most of us imagine a desert, we picture rolling golden dunes that never end. But here's the truth, dunes make up only about 25% of the Sahara. The rest? Jagged rocky plateaus, stone mountains, gravel plains, and even valleys that look like they belong on Mars. This is a desert with more variety than most realize. And let's talk about size again. 11 countries are touched by the Sahara: Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Sudan, Tunisia, and even Western Sahara. Imagine a single natural force that covers almost all of North Africa. That's the Sahara. Now, the climate. Daytime temperatures can soar above 50 degrees Celsius (122 degrees Fahrenheit). The ground itself, the very sand you walk on, can reach 80 degrees Celsius (176 degrees Fahrenheit). That's hot enough to fry an egg. And yet, the nights? They can plunge close to freezing. The Sahara is a place of extremes, but perhaps the most shocking truth? The Sahara was not always a desert. Once upon a time, thousands of years ago, this was a green paradise. Lakes the size of small seas dotted the land. Rivers carved valleys. Even crocodiles roamed where dunes now rise. And we know this because ancient rock art, more than 10,000 years old, shows people swimming, hunting, and living in what was once called the Green Sahara. But something changed. Slowly, the climate shifted. Rains disappeared. Forests withered. Rivers dried up. And what was once a land of life, became a kingdom of sand. Now, let's imagine you're standing in the Sahara, right now. No guide. No supplies. Just you. And endless dunes. How long could you survive? The first enemy is the sun. Heatstroke can set in within hours. Dehydration? It can kill within a single day. Your lips would crack, your skin would blister, and your mind would begin to hallucinate. The desert doesn't just kill the body, it breaks the mind. The second enemy is the sand itself. Have you ever tried walking on a beach barefoot at noon? Now imagine that sand multiplied by 1,000, burning, shifting beneath your feet, draining your strength with every step. Distances deceive you. What looks like a dune a mile away could be 10 miles. Then there are the sandstorms, monsters of the desert. Locals call them haboobs. Imagine a wall of dust and sand, taller than a skyscraper, stretching for miles, racing toward you at hurricane speeds. Within seconds, day becomes night. You can't breathe. You can't see. Your world is swallowed. Some storms last minutes. Others, days. And if the heat and storms don't get you, the desert's creatures just might. The horned viper, perfectly camouflaged in the sand, strikes with lightning speed. The deathstalker scorpion, one of the most venomous on Earth, lurks in the cool shadows. Half myth, half nightmare, can terrify travelers with its speed and size. Yet, humans have survived here. For thousands of years, nomads and traders have crossed this ocean of sand. How? With knowledge passed down through generations, and survival skills most of us could only dream of mastering. Beneath the endless golden dunes of the Sahara Desert lies a secret of lost empires, vanished cities, and forgotten kings. Today, the Sahara looks like a lifeless wasteland, but what if I told you this was once a land of rivers, lakes, and powerful civilizations that rivaled the greatest in history? For thousands of years, their stories were erased by shifting sands. But the desert cannot hide its mysteries forever. Is the forgotten world of the Sahara Desert. Sahara, largest hot desert on Earth, spanning 9.2 million square kilometers, across 11 countries. From space, it looks endless, but the Sahara wasn't always this way. Scientists discovered that only 10,000 years ago, the Sahara was fertile and green. Crocodiles swam in its rivers. Giraffes grazed on grasslands. Humans built homes, farmed cattle, and left behind clues of a thriving civilization. Imagine walking through what is today the heart of the desert. But instead of scorching sand, you see lakes stretching for miles, herds of animals, and early humans hunting beneath tall trees. This was the Sahara during the African humid period. Cave art in Tassili Niger, Algeria, over 15,000 rock paintings and carvings show humans swimming, herding cattle, even mysterious masked figures performing rituals. Some depict what looks like astronaut-like figures, sparking theories of contact with advanced visitors. These images reveal advanced societies with farming, religion, and possibly trade. Scientists believe these communities may have laid the foundations for later civilizations in Egypt and beyond. In the heart of the Libyan desert, archaeologists uncovered the remains of a kingdom once thought impossible. The Garamans lived around 500 BC to 700 AD. Built fortified cities, cemeteries, and underground irrigation systems called faggaras. These faggaras stretched for hundreds of miles, channeling water from underground aquifers, an engineering marvel in one of the driest places on Earth. Roman historians wrote of them as warriors in chariots, striking fear into their enemies. For centuries, they thrived, proving that even the Sahara could sustain an empire. But eventually, as the climate worsened, their kingdom fell, swallowed by sand. Then, there is the most mysterious structure of all, the Eye of the Sahara, also called the Richat structure. A massive circular formation in Mauritania, 25 miles across, visible only from space. Perfectly concentric rings. Plato described Atlantis as a city built in rings, surrounded by water. Some researchers argue the eye matches Plato's description almost too perfectly. While most geologists claim it's a natural formation, the mystery refuses to die. Could the Sahara hold the ruins of the world's greatest lost civilizations? Satellites reveal the Sahara once had giant lakes and rivers. Lake Megachad, once the largest lake on Earth, beneath the desert today lie massive aquifers, hidden oceans of water. Scientists believe ancient cities may still lie buried under dunes. Only a fraction of the Sahara has been excavated. What could still be hidden? Zerzura, the White City. An ancient legend speaks of a city filled with treasure, guarded by strange beings. Medieval explorers wrote of its existence but none could prove it. Berber legends. Stories of kings and empires swallowed by sandstorms. Tales of great cities where knowledge and wealth once flowed freely. Could these myths be memories of real civilizations erased by climate change?